What up, people? This man right here is without a doubt the greatest international player to ever play in the NBA. Hakeem Abdul-Olajuwon, aka Hakeem the Dream, the creator of the Dream Shake. No doubt has to be one of the most lethal moves next to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's skyhook. I've witnessed him put many a center in the popcorn machine with this move. Hakeem Olajuwon is a Nigerian-born basketball player that attended the University of Houston, and he brought with him a raw set of skills, talent, and athleticism and footwork that has never been seen before in a big when he was drafted in 1984 by the Houston Rockets. Now, with the influence of Hakeem Olajuwon and other international talent such as Arvydas Sabonis, Detlef Schrempf, Dikembe Mutombo, Sarunas Marciulionis, Drazen Petrovic, may Allah rest the dead. These guys came from overseas to the league and left their stamp on it. Now in 1992, we came up with the Dream Team, and we finally sent our best NBA players to play in the Olympics. Because for the longest time, we always had amateur athletes, college players, that for the most part, our college players could handle the light work. In 1984, our college team consisted of Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, Sam Perkins, Vern Fleming, and Wayman Tisdale, may Allah rest the dead. That was our college team. And if I'm not mistaken, they won gold. That was the year that Bobby Knight, may Allah rest the dead, cut Charles Barkley because he said he was too fat. So for the most part, we've been scratching our heads as why are we sending our kids out here to play these professional grown-ass athletes from around the world when we got pros that can bump heads with them. And we bumped heads and we crushed their skull. We mollywopped the world. It wasn't even close. And I think for the most part that the world took that personal because they honed and refined their game, and the rest of the world has not only caught up, but they've surpassed us. Now, out of our top 5 leading scorers in the NBA, 4 of them are international players. The league's leading scorer from the Philadelphia 76ers is Joel Embiid, who's originally from Cameroon. He's averaging 33.6 points per game. Now, the number 2 slot is from the Dallas Mavericks, Luka Doncic, who's a Slovenian player, averaging 33 points a game. In the number 3 slot, it's not an international player. It's Damian Lillard, unless you consider Oakland another country. We'll skip past that. So the number 4 slot is from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander of the Oklahoma City Thunder, averaging 31.4 points a game from Canada, respectively. In the number 5 slot is from the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he is from Greece with his parents coming from Nigeria. He's averaging 31.3 points a game. Now, I also want to mention, coming from Serbia, is Nikola Jokic. Now, he's not as scoring as high as them, but he's on the cusp of getting a triple-double at 24.7 points a game, 11.9 rebounds per game, and a hair under 10 assists at 9.9. So I wanted to focus briefly on the leading scorers, and 4 out of the 5 of them are international players. But I also bring up Nikola Jokic because he's a top international player, and he's been an MVP. He's actually been the back-to-back MVP last year and the year before. And also Giannis Antetokounmpo, the back-to-back MVP with the previous 2 years. So in the last 4 years, we've had international players who are MVPs. And Joel Embiid has a strong chance of becoming the MVP this year, which will make 5 international players that are the MVP. Now, the last time an international player was MVP, that was 2007 Dirk Nowitzki. So the international player being the MVP was an anomaly, Now it's becoming
Now with
norm.
LeBron and Steph getting long in the tooth, and we got the decline of James Harden and Russell Westbrook, there ain't too many American-born players that are really being considered for the MVP. Every year I'm hearing consideration for the MVP. It's either Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Luka Doncic. And now this year, a strong candidate, like I mentioned, is Joel Embiid. So I expect, at least for the next 3 to 4 years, that international players are going to rule the league.
So we're going to end it on that note. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are the American players going to storm back and take the league back over, or we continue to see the dominance of the international player? I mean, even in the draft, the number one projected pick coming up is that Wembanyama cat from France. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.